Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Michael's Minute. In today's video, we're inside a 2445 FZ. And what we're going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on is we're going to be looking at the Excite monitor system, and we're going to show you how to brighten and dim that and what we recommend you should be running it in if you're having a lot of troubles with it. And then also we're going to be looking at the dash control, the dim and brightness on it. So stay tuned and we'll show you more. What I'm going to show you about today is very common on all our newer Bus and Zephyr units. So we're going to start out by talking about the dash control light, the brightness of it. So as we look here to our selector switch on our headlights, we see to the right of it there is a couple of buttons, and one of them has a plus and one of them has a minus. So if we hold those buttons down, it's going to brighten and it's going to dim our dash controls. But you have to hold them down for an extended period of time for it to start actually stepping down through the brightness levels. So once you get that set where you want it, you can just release the button and you're good to go. Now in this part of the video, we're going to show you about the Excite monitor system's brightness. Now I just want one thing you keep in mind is that the passenger side monitor is slave to this monitor, and that this monitor is completely independent, and the settings on them are different. So I want to show you, when you're looking at this, a lot of customers complain about how at night when they're driving their unit, their brightness on their screen is constantly adjusting itself. So one way to get around that is you can go to the menu button and you can go to the setup button and go to system. Now in this display, you have the sensor is highlighted, so that means that it is changing the screen based off this sensor in the upper left-hand corner of the monitor. Now if we go to manual, this is that when you're running it, it's only going to let you change the dim and the daytime. So when we go to auto, you can adjust the dim of the day or night. Now when we're in this auto dim feature, it is actually taking the inputs from the daylight sensor. It's mounted on the front of the dash. So it is constantly trying to monitor that when your headlights are on, and it's always adjusting that screen. So one way to get around that is we want to put the system, we want to put this in either manual, which means that it's only going to let you change the dim day. You could run this day or night, and you could just change your setting to whatever brightness you want it in. Or if you want this system to change on its own, we recommend put it in sensor, and it's going to use this sensor to auto dim. Now we're going to be looking at the independent monitor, and its settings are a little bit different. So when you want to change it over to match this one, you push the set button, and you have 5 levels of brightness in here, with 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. But if we put this monitor in auto, it's going to use this sensor in the upper left hand corner of the monitor as well. So if you want to change and put them both on, this one on auto and this one on sensor, it's going to be using the sensors to adjust your brightness. We hope you like this video, and we hope you find it as informational for you. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave them in the comment sections below. We'll be glad to answer any questions you might have. And until next time, Tiffin family, happy trails.